I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type.
Travis Hunter is completely losing it right now. His wife, Lyanna Lynn, just got exposed in a big way, and people have been whispering about her for quite some time. Fans have been warning him repeatedly that she is not exactly wifey material, but it seems he just learned that lesson the hard way. Reports claim Lyanna did not just step out on him, she allegedly cheated, and insiders are saying she might even be pregnant, and the child might not be Travis's. But the situation gets even messier.
The first thing that ever stood out to me about Travis was that he never tried to change me at all. So like I said, I met him in college. He was in high school, and I obviously I was in the middle of outgrowing partying, but I still partied a lot.
And now the buzz is that Lyanna is already gearing up to file for divorce, and they have only been married for 2 months. Here is the wild part. Travis never even signed a prenup. Now everyone is asking, was Travis really that blind to who she was? Or was she playing the long game, eyeing that bank account from day one? When the first whispers about Lyanna started flying, her fans came out swinging, claiming people were just jealous and looking for drama. But let us be real. This mess did not just appear out of nowhere. There is smoke, there is fire, and it is burning hotter than ever. Subscribe to Juicy Reel for more tea like this. You do not want to miss what is coming next. The red flags have been right in front of us for years, and now they are practically waving in our faces. Back in 2022, long before the wedding bells, the massive Jaguars contract, and this storm of messy headlines, Lyanna and Travis did a sit-down interview that barely made a ripple at the time. But watching it now, it hits completely differently.
I don't know if y'all know this, but he doesn't drink at all. Even though he's legal to drink, he doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside partying, and then take us.
In that interview, Lyanna did not bother pretending to be the sweet, head over heels fiancé. She kept it raw, flat out admitting that Travis was not even her type when they first met, and she was not talking about his looks. She said it was because he was younger, and because he had cheated on a girlfriend before. Her exact vibe was, I am going to start from the very beginning with this, my type. Back then, people brushed it off as just an awkward moment. Nobody thought twice. Fast forward to now, and everything is blowing up. Rumors are swirling about a $40 million divorce demand, plus a video of her looking far too comfortable with one of his teammates, and the tea gets hotter. Reports say she might even be pregnant by that same teammate. Yes, this mess is about to explode even more. But let us be real, the writing was on the wall. If someone openly says you are not their type from the start, the real question is, what made them suddenly change their mind? For a lot of fans, the turning point is crystal clear. Travis's career took off in the NFL, and suddenly the romance looked shinier, fancier, and very public. Be part of the action. Subscribe now and stay ahead with the best from Juicy Reel. When Travis landed that Jaguars deal, the change in Lyanna was impossible to miss. Suddenly, she was in all the right rooms, brushing shoulders with the big names, sliding into the NFL spotlight like she had been born for it.
Again, I still hope that all goes well for Travis Hunter. I really do. I still hope that he has counsel around him that will show him and steer.
And now that recently leaked clip of her getting way too cozy with one of his teammates is hitting even harder. The timing could not be more suspicious. It lines up perfectly with when she fully embraced that glamorous NFL wife image. But here is where it gets wild. Fans are not buying that the footage was just leaked. The hot theory right now is that Lyanna planted it herself. Some even believe she made sure it landed right in Travis's lap just to mess with his head and blow up the marriage on her own terms. From the outside, it is starting to look like she has been chasing someone, and that someone was never Travis. He is not the nightlife type. No drinking, no clubbing. Keeps his circle small and tight. Lyanna, the total opposite. If she is not getting the high-energy party life with him, she is probably thinking she will find it somewhere else. And the clearest example is that old clip making the rounds again, where Lyanna laughs while telling the story of how Travis used to drive her to parties, drop her off, and then just sit in the car for hours waiting for her. The streets are eating that one up. Lyanna bragged that Travis never complained, never told her to slow down on the drinking. Even though he does not touch alcohol himself, some folks might call that supportive. But a lot of fans saw it for what it really was, a snapshot of how their relationship actually worked. Travis was always on the outside, sitting in the car, while Lyanna was deep in a social scene that had nothing to do with him. It was like they were living to completely different lives under the same roof.
He ain't said I do yet, but he did. I think so. I think he done got married on us and ain't told nobody. Nah, not yet.
Not yet. I like it.
Cause I'm gonna do your prenup first. It's gonna be about this thick.
And do not just take my word for it. Lyanna herself laughed while telling the story of how Travis would drive her to parties, drop her off, and then sit there for hours while she partied inside. That one detail speaks volumes about the distance between them now. Fans are convinced she has been chasing her real type, people who can keep up with her nightlife, pace and energy. And here is the kicker. How is she going to keep that wild scene going with a baby possibly on the way? But maybe that is not even the point for her, because now that leaked footage of her getting chatty with a teammate does not look like some random slip up. It feels like another piece in a much bigger pattern, and the suspicion hit a whole new level during their wedding reception. Your next favorite video is just one click away. Subscribe to Juicy Real. What should have been a day filled with love and pure excitement turned into the talk of the night for all the wrong reasons.
Fuck it into this bro, because something ain't right. I didn't like that video. He wasn't my type. Remember, you wasn't my type. But when you successful, you everybody's type. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, they find out your potential. Now you everybody's type. Be careful.
People cannot ignore Lyanna's vibe, and something about her behavior just did not sit right. Instead of basking in wedding joy, guests were quietly side-eyeing and wondering what was really going on behind the scenes. It felt like the perfect fairy tale day was slowly unraveling right in front of everyone. Then came the clip fans cannot stop dissecting, the dance floor moment. Cameras were rolling, music playing, and Travis leaned in for a kiss, but Lyanna pulled back ever so slightly. Quick, subtle, almost easy to miss, with freeze frames and slow motion replays. That tiny pullback turned into a huge talking point online. Watch closely and tell me, was that a dodge? Fans swear this was the moment she pulled away as Travis leaned in. Drop your thoughts in the comments because this one has people heated. And then came the big gift reveal. Travis went all out, surprising her with a brand new Mercedes G-Wagon, a wedding present worth nearly $500,000. Most people would have been screaming, crying, maybe even jumping into his arms, but Lyanna barely cracked a smile. Honestly, her reaction felt distant, ungrateful, almost like she was not even impressed. Just look at how she responded. What would you do if someone handed you a Mercedes G-Wagon on your wedding day? Now compare Lyanna's cool, almost bored reaction to that $500,000 G-Wagon with how she lit up when she met Lil Wayne. The energy shift was wild. Her excitement was through the roof, smiling ear to ear, practically glowing. That contrast is hard to ignore, and fans are noticing. The dodge on the wedding kiss and the lukewarm car reaction did more than just raise eyebrows. They set the tone for what came next. And when you factor in where the wedding happened and the laws in that state, it starts to feel like this whole day might not have been about love at all. Here is the detail everyone is buzzing about. Travis and Lyanna did not get married in Georgia, where he is from, or Florida, where he plays. No, they tied the knot in Chattanooga, Tennessee. On the surface, Lyanna claimed it was all about the venue, pretty spot, nice vibe, nothing deeper. But the internet did what it does best and started digging. It turns out Tennessee is one of the few states where you can get alimony without any minimum marriage length. That means you could marry and divorce in the same year and still walk away with a hefty payout. That is when TikTok lit up with creators breaking down exactly how this little loophole could play right into her hands. If this is not the ultimate short game meets long game, I do not know what is. Here is the wild part. Travis did not have a prenup, not because he could not get one, but because he chose not to, even after lawyers, NFL veterans, and influencers offered to set him up with one for free. So now we are looking at a no prenup marriage in one of the most alimony-friendly states in the country, with a $46 million rookie contract sitting on the table. You do not need a conspiracy board to start connecting those dots, and for a lot of people, those dots point way past wedding venues and straight into strategy territory. And here is where things really heat up. It is not just random internet fans pushing the theory anymore. People who have lived in that high-profile world are speaking up. NFL legends, entertainers, they are all warning Travis to watch his back. One veteran who went through his own marriage disaster told Travis on camera, "Protect yourself. No gossip, no shade, just pure wisdom from someone who has been burned and knows exactly how this can play out." Even comedian Godfrey jumped in, Going viral after pointing out that Lion is not my type comment was the biggest red flag of them all. He did not sugarcoat it. He said that one line exposed exactly what she was after. Once people heard it framed like that, they started connecting everything. Then came Board Ward, also known as Bedwell, and he did not hold anything back. He called out Lion as obvious flirting with other guys and her thirst trap posts, saying Travis needed to finally wake up and see what is really happening. See, Travis has always been quick to jump in and defend Lion, and no matter what the criticism was. Harsh comment, sarcastic joke, random tweet, he was right there playing Captain Save Her, shutting down the haters and standing by her side. But here is where things took a turn. After that leaked video of Lion getting a little too friendly with the Jaguars teammate went viral, Travis said nothing. No shady Instagram story, no clever tweet, not even a subtle comment, just silence. And for someone who is usually lightning fast to clap back, that quiet hit hard. It left people wondering, was he in shock? Playing it safe with all the divorce rumors flying around, or maybe, just maybe, finally starting to question what is really going on. Meanwhile, Lion's reaction was the total opposite. As the video spread like wildfire, she posted a tearful clip, staring straight into the camera, looking upset. Honestly, the vibe screamed dramatic damage control, the kind meant to sway opinions fast. You know the type. Looks like Lion might have finally overplayed her hand. Because if the whispers are true and she is pregnant with another teammate's baby, that could be the absolute last straw for Travis, and honestly, who would not be crushed over something like that? It is a betrayal on a whole different level. This saga just keeps spiraling, and Travis Hunter looks like he is breaking under the weight of it all. His wife tangled up in a scandal with a Jaguars teammate. The rumors spinning faster than ever. This is not your regular sports gossip. This is raw, personal, and far messier than anything we have seen in a while. The big questions now. Will Travis keep that wall of silence up, or is he gearing up to clap back? Is this the final chapter for their marriage, or the start of an even wilder ride? Because one thing is for sure and two things are certain. Plenty of people saw this storm coming from miles away, and trust, the next twist is right around the corner. Stay locked in, because we are breaking down every shocking turn as this story blows wide open. Subscribe now and never miss the juiciest reels on the internet.